So I think I'm just going to show you the key. So you type this into L1, you type this into L2, and remember that these numbers represents years since 1996. So this will be 1997 because you add 1, 1999 because you add 3 to 1996, and so forth. So this is the equation that you should be getting here. 1 mark for that. Got it? We're not going to graph, even though I do have a graph down here. The province, there's a big likelihood that they will make you graph this, but they will give you a grid. So you just make sure you come up with an appropriate scale, and you just increase that. C, according to the equation, in what year will the population reach 40,000? So let me zoom to that part. 40,000 is my population, that's X. So they're asking for Y. You get a mark for coming up with 2473. That's like how many years since 1996. However, to get the second mark, you have to add this to 1996. That's 2073. So I will accept 2020 or 2021. Whichever one you picked, as long as you rounded it to a whole number, because it is saying in what year. Doesn't say how long. If it just said how long will it take since 1996, this would have been fine, 2473 years. But it asks in what year, so you have to, in that case. It's kind of like when it asks you in TVM Solver the number of payments, and you have to do a whole number there. D. What will be the population in 2021? So you have to subtract 2021 and 1996 to get the 25 years, because it's 25 years since, right? That's what Y is, the variable Y is. So this is 1 mark. And then you let Y2 be 25. You go second trace intersect, and there is your population. Also needs to be a whole number. Okay, so and for the domain and range, how would you do domain and range in this situation? It's bonus, right? But you start here, you find the x-intercept, that's that, and then you continue from there. So I found a couple of other points right here. If you look at where my pencil is hovering, I found a few more points to help me with the graph here. But it goes from this, the population of this. Oh, I know what you're going to say. Isn't that supposed to be a whole number? You kind of have a point. But it goes to infinity, and it goes 0 to infinity. Okay, so I'll give you the bonus marks, whether you use whole numbers or decimals. I'll give you the bonus marks there. So how many marks? D is worth 2 marks. So D is worth 2 marks. C is worth 2 marks because you had to figure out the years after and then add it. B, we didn't do B, right? A is worth 1 mark. So 2, 2, and 1, that's 5. So you have a total of 5. Plus the 2 bonus, right? You could possibly score 7 out of 5 if you got the bonus.